Crowd1 has the best system, and I can say that now. I can say that we have the best system, but we also have the best business idea for you guys to help other people becoming better and more prosperous with Crowd1. And the genius behind this, Jonas and the programmers have been working, together for many years, and that's why this system is so intact. We have the best management. We are so many people on board. Collectively, we bring so much to the table of experience in this industry that we all now can enjoy with Crowd1. So every Sunday we have these webinars. So you better be on them because there's so much good information that you can use in your business. And today we're going to talk a little bit about how the world is spinning. So let's see if we have a slide here that we can start checking out. Yeah, I think we've got to do one more. Yeah. Okay. So number one, there's several ways you can start earning money, you know, in this world, on planet Earth. You can be employed. You can have a job. And most people, you know, they start out with a job because that's the way we do it. But like that good old saying, if you have dreams, you will hire those people without a dream. But let's stay with job. Let's stay with employed. What is good with being employed? Well, not so many things, but one thing is good with the job is that you know what you have, okay? You know your time schedule, you're going to be up early in the morning working for someone else's dream, and you know almost what you're going to make every month or week. So job is kind of the basic security. So let's see what we have on the next slide. So number two, make money in this world is self-employed. That means that you have your own business. You're a business owner. But most people, they mix up that think that to own a business is the way. But the world has changed so much the last 10, 15 years. I remember when I heard this the first time, like maybe 25 years ago. And to own a business is, of course, better than to be employed because now you employ yourself and you can have employees. What's not so good with being owner of a business, that's actually you have to work like crazy. People start their gas station or a little boutique or some business. They have to be there in early in the morning to open up. They have to leave late to close the business, and they have to do everything for themselves. And it's a really, really hard work to own a business. Most people think, well, they leave in a job and they go into to be in a business owner and say, wow, now I'm gonna have some free time. Now I'm gonna have a lot of money. And most time that doesn't happen because you have to work like crazy, and it can take years for you to even break even when you start your business. Okay, next slide. See what we have here. So number one, we have a job. Number two, we can be self-employed. Number three, we can own a franchise. So it's getting better and better. Job, you have a roof on, you have a limit on what you can make money-wise. Self-employed, yeah, so same thing. You have a roof. You have a little bit better off maybe after 3 or 5 years when you establish your business. But franchise, what's better with a franchise? Well, that is that you buy a concept. You don't have to invent everything yourself. So you already buy. That's why McDonald's and 7-Eleven and those business, you can see them all over the world. Why? Because it's a proven system, and you buy a contract, you buy a franchise license to open up one of these franchises, and you know exactly what to do because you get a big load of paper, step by step. This is what you have to do. You have to get a place where you're going to have your franchise. You're going to have this kind of furniture. It's going to look like this, and you're going to employ people. You're going to train them in this way, and blah blah blah. Franchise is better than being self-employed because what's so good with franchise? Well, you buy a system, but also people know about the system that you buy into. People heard about it, that it's a proven system, which makes it way more better than if you start your own. So franchise is way better than self-employed, and it's way better than having a job, because in a franchise also you can multiply. You can have several franchises. So franchise is good. So let's see what we have on number 4 here. Investor. So where to make the most kind of money is you have to take the money you make at your job or being self-employed or in your franchise and invest that money. Investments, people who invest, those are the guys that you see driving around in big yachts, or they have the dream cars and dream homes, because it's really hard to make any money at the job. You can never be rich at a job. You can never be rich at just over broke. You can never be rich on being self-employed. Well, I wouldn't say never, but it's harder. Franchise, yeah, you can be rich, but it's going to take you a lot of years. And most people who own a franchise, at least the one I know, they have several franchises. So they buy one McDonald's, they work that like crazy for years and years and years and years. Then they open up a second one and a third one. And they work like even more like crazy for like maybe 15, 20 years. And then they can sell their franchise and make some money. It's really hard. It's really hard work in all that. But in an investor, he put in his money and the money works for him. The money goes to work. So why am I talking about this? Well, you probably figured it out already by now. I will never ever say that you invest being part and member in Crowd1. But the principle behind Crowd1 is the same. We are part of Crowd1 and we can make some serious money just being a member in Crowd1, showing other people the opportunity, and it kind of works, the principle behind it, like an investor. So if we combined all these 4, that you actually employ yourself in Crowd1, you're self-employed, it is a proven concept, but it also works like a kind of investment. I will never say that we're an investment, because in certain countries, legally wise, we can never ever talk about Crowd1 being an investment. But in the principle behind it, it works like that. For at least if you do it right. Anyway, so if you can clearly see, this is a good way of telling people why they should join Crowd1, because they have a job. And what's so good with Crowd1 is you don't have to leave anything. If you have a job today, you can still sign up as a Crowd1 member. If you are self-employed today, you can still sign up as a Crowd member and work the system in Crowd1. If you have a franchise, you can still sign up as a Crowd1 member. If you are an investor today and you make serious money, you can take some of that money and put it into Crowd1 and have an even better. You can have all things with Crowd1. Guys, you got to wake up now and smell the coffee. Crowd1 is such an opportunity that you probably never ever will see again. I'm totally convinced that we are involved in something that will shake this world. We are world shakers. We are world shakers and movers. But guys, that's why we have these webinars, because we are not the people who just are in for the quick fix. We are not, Crowd1 are not the company who will just go out there and exaggerate our business, or tell people lies. That's totally forbidden. We are ethical. We work with ethics and morals. You don't have to exaggerate Crowd1 because it's so good. But we have a proven system. We have events. We have now a big event coming up in South Africa. I'm just on my way to jump on a plane here pretty soon, and it will be amazing. 7 to 8 thousand people sold out. There are thousands of people who can't even get in. They want to get in, but they can't. That's the Crowd1 effect that we have. People want to get in, and it's so hard. Not in Crowd1, but at our events. So at the event, we will release news and promotions and incentives, and people will get recognized for the hard work they put in. We have such great leaders in this company. Just to mention a few, Anthony with his team doing some serious business. Anthony's right hand, Peter Blackwell, an awesome leader. We have Björn Arnstedt, who is, most of this stuff would not have happened without Björn. We have George who's working like in crazy people all over the place, and taking responsibility, building this business. Rents, and we have Smile. We have the leaders in Africa. Not to forget anyone. And then in January we will have another big event in Manila, which you should really start buying tickets now, because that will be sold out as well. Don't wait. I get calls from people who waited to buy tickets, and they said, "Can you fix me? Can you get me some tickets?" And I said, "No, I can't, because it's sold out." So you got to be on top of things. That's being a businessman, is being on top of things, being an owner of your business, which you are. You own your Crowd1 business. Listen, guys, we release so much stuff now that it's just it's just amazing. I can't. It blow my mind. You heard about the Crowd1 card coming out. Well, you can put all your money. You can have cryptocurrency. You can have your bitcoins on that card. You can sign people up with that card. You can use that card when you go on your luxury vacation with your family. You can buy. Listen, guys, we are a company. We over deliver and under promise for sure. Most companies, they over promise and under deliver. Not us. And this morning, I got a call from Jonas. This is a special message to you guys out there. Tomorrow, yeah, listen now. You better listen up. There will be extra webinars, first for the leaders and then for, I think everyone, where Jonas and the company will release something that will blow your mind away. And you can make your business tenfold, hundredfold, thousandfold with these tools. So you better watch out tomorrow, because we will come up with some super interesting things. Hey guys, Crowd1. We are Crowd1. Who are we? We are Crowd1. We have delivered, and we will continue to deliver. Listen, guys, the principle behind any business is that you gotta have some service or some product that you deliver, that you either sell or you want people to involved in this product. The Crowd1 is the same way. We have our products. So now when we are releasing the gaming industry, and we have several different products coming up in Afilgo and in Megster, the best way to make serious money is to start using the product yourself. How can you tell people to start using the product if you're not using the product yourself? So you better start using the products and tell people about this opportunity, because it will blow up. This will blow up. I mean, we're in for such a ride that I don't think you realize, what we're doing here right now. It's hard for me to realize what we're doing, but impossible is nothing with Crowd1. Guys, we are in for a treat. The next couple of weeks, this ending of 2019, which has been probably one of the best years for everyone on this webinar. Do you agree? It has been amazing for me anyway. And I'm just a trainer. I'm just, helping you guys to evolve. And we're doing these trainings and at events and webinars, and we're doing special leadership trainings at every event. There's special invitations only by rank. And the same thing in South Africa, same thing in Manila, same thing will be when we have our European event, when we will have our South America event. So, guys, you better watch out. Wow, it's taken off. We're changing the world. We're world shakers. Guys, I'm looking forward to see you all at this international event road trip that we're doing. First stop, Johannesburg. Guys, you're awesome. With the leadership in Crowd1, nothing is impossible. I forgot to mention a couple of leaders real quick. We have the Norwegian team with John and Bergendahl, doing amazing things together with all the other leaders. So if you're part of any of these teams, Anthony, Björn, Renz, George, a Norwegian team, Bergendahl, John, Smile, if you're part of any of these teams, I know you're in for some prosperity and success. Guys, it's been an amazing. We can end the whole webinar with just going one slide more, I think. Let me see. We have something here. Yeah. Guys, next webinar, next Sunday at 2 o'clock GMT +1. Leaders always show up. But the next webinar will not be the next Sunday, because next Sunday, most of the crew, most of the management are traveling. So the next webinar will be in 2 weeks. The next webinar will also contain some amazing information and promotion stuff. So don't miss out on the next webinar. Guys, you're awesome. You are changing the world. Let's do this together. We're Crowd1. Thank you.